Beer here back in the Fantasy Bar. Big Friday night in MLB. We got 6 of my favorite plays, and we're going superstars. A lot of red hot bats that we want to pay up for. Don't worry, got a value play for you as well. Also, a value starting pitcher. And of course, my favorite play tonight. Who we talking about? Belly up to the Fantasy Bar and find out. Welcome in, guys. Friday edition Beers Daily Fantasy 6-pack. Good to be back here once again in the Fantasy Bar. 6 of my favorite plays fresh off the tap on FanDuel and DraftKings. Thank you, as always, for stopping by and checking out the video. Now, before we get into the plays, as always, you guys know the drill. Been doing a great job with this, so thank you very much. Hit that thumbs up button. That's the tip jar here in the Fantasy Bar. This video coming to you free of charge. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, get notified when these videos are coming out. Lastly, head over to scoresandodds.com/beer for all of your sports betting needs. All right, let's get into it. Big Friday night slate of games. We do have a lot of weather concerns, specifically East Coast, Midwest. So a lot of spots we'll have to keep an eye on. If we have to make any adjustments, as always, we'll do it in the comment section of the video. All right, let's get going here. A lot of superstars on this slate I want to pay up for. Don't worry, we got some value and some value at pitching to help make life easy on you. Let's start at second base with Jose Altuve of the Astros. Altuve been really consistent this year, as we've come to expect from this guy. Year in, year out, this is exactly what he does, but we're talking hits in 22 of the last 25 games. So cash games, that floor we're looking for, and we know the tournament upside is there as well. 8 multi-hit games already this month, and very good numbers against righties. You see that WOBA over 380, some power in that bat, as we know as well, over 225 in the ISO department, and a very good fastball hitter. You're going to get a bunch of those from Flexen, 45% of the time to righties. That's his pitch of choice. WOBA over 420, ISO over 300 against that pitch, and Flexen, they've been a disaster against right-handed hitters. 380 WOBA allowed, 243 ISO, and that power mix we're always looking for, 48 and 51%. Altuve, worth spending up on here on this Friday night slate. All right, let's stay in the infield and go to the shortstop position next with Trea Turner of the Dodgers. Now, again, we're giving you a lot of high-end bats, but these guys, in my opinion, are worth it. We're going to try to cram them all in one lineup if you can. These are teams I like stacking as well, if you'd rather go that route. So a lot of ways to build these lineups. Don't have to cram all 6 of these guys in one lineup. But the way Trea Turner's playing right now, we want to get him in those lineups for sure. 18-game hitting streak right now, 10 plus DK point games here over the last couple weeks. Massive numbers against lefties as well. ISO over 250, WOBA over 400 with a big 46% hard contact rate. And we know Madison Bumgarner, a guy that I love to pick on, especially with righties with some pop in their bat. That power mix in play here, 45% fly ball rate, 42% hard contact rate. Dodgers and Trea Turner in a great spot here tonight. Don't let them prices scare you away. All right, let's get you a minimum price play on DraftKings. We'll go to first base here with Carlos Santana of the Royals. Now, we've been hot with these minimum price plays, home runs from both of our Oakland plays earlier in the week. Chad Pinder and Jed Lowry getting it done for us, and we're going right back to that 2K well here on Carlos Santana. Now, I know it's been a mess. I know it's been a disaster. Not the same hitter that we saw back in his days with Cleveland, but as bad as those numbers have been, maybe we're getting a little sun through the clouds here with Carlos Santana. Hits in 5 of his last 6 games. We know there's power in that bat, specifically against fastballs. 215 ISO against that pitch, and over 60% of the time, that's his pitch to lefties. So he's also struggled with lefties. 360 WOBA allowed, 46% fly ball rate, 37% hard contact rate. Let's see if we can make it 3 for 3 here on the week. Carlos Santana upside there at a 2K minimum price point. All right, now to the pitching department. Again, lots of high-end options if you want to go that route, but we want to save you some money here with Jon Gray of the Rangers. Now, again, Jon Gray, just not the same guy anymore, but I still think there's some upside in this guy. And what we've seen, the pitch counts really start to rise here. With each start, that pitch count has gone up all the way up to 94 pitches in that last start. So exactly what we want to see. These guys getting stretched out, pitching deeper into these games. And when you look at these prices, 5,500 on DraftKings, this guy's been money the last 3 starts, averaging over 15 DraftKings points per game. So if I can get that kind of return at 5,500, I am loving life. Even on FanDuel, tough because you only get one pitcher, but if we want to jam these premium bats in, this is certainly a way that we can do that. Now, looking into the stats Oakland started out the season hot. It's a great story, but they have come crashing back down to earth. 29th in the league in ISO against right-handed pitching. Only the Tigers are worse. 30th in WOBA against righties. Worst in all of baseball. 29th in WRC plus again. Only the lowly Tigers under them here. An 8th highest strikeout rate against righties as well at over 24%. So just a very punchless lineup here. Gray has gotten better as the season has gone on. Too cheap here. Great way to get some of these high-end bats in these lineups. Loving me some Jon Gray tonight against the Oakland A's. All right, back to the bats, back to spending some money here. Third baseman Manny Machado of the Padres. Here's another guy, premium bat that's been locked in of late. 12 hits over just the last 7 games. So really swinging a good stick right now. We know the numbers against lefties are always going to be there. 372 WOBA, 220 ISO, 273 ISO against fastballs. And again, Santana's going to throw a lot of those, 43% on average, to right-handed hitters. Also giving up a 367 WOBA and a hard contact rate north of 45%. Manny Machado, potentially the MVP of the league right now. Let's pay up and get him in those Friday night lineups here tonight. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Friday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest. Free to play, easy to play, and mainly a thank you to you guys for hanging out here in the fantasy bar and clicking that thumbs up button here on the video. All you got to do, get in the comment section right below me and guess fantasy points from my highest scoring hitter on DraftKings. Closest guess is going to win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, I also want to know who your favorite play of the night is. Is it one of mine? Do you agree with these plays? Is it somebody else? Let me know who your beast of the night is for Friday night. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play for Friday night in MLB, you know, Mass, the beast of the night. All right, beast time, man. Somebody's got to really stand out amongst all of these studs here. And for me, that's outfielder JD Martinez of the Boston Red Sox, tonight's beast of the night. If you want to talk about red hot and locked in, JD Martinez, maybe the hottest streak we've seen in quite some time here in MLB. 12 multi-hit games for him in the month of May. 16 hits over just the last 6 games. 28 hits over just the last 13 games. There's some guys and a lot of guys in the league that don't have 28 hits on this entire season. He's done it over the course of 2 weeks here. Now, numbers against righties also there. So checking another box for us, 243 ISO, 427 weighted OBA, along with a 50% hard contact rate. And Bradish checks all of the boxes that we are looking for here. Obviously a limited sample here, but has not been a good start. 454 WOBA allowed to righties, ISO over 350, a massive number in the power department, and a 49% fly ball rate, 44% hard contact rate. Boston, another very stackable team here tonight, but JD Martinez swinging a red hot stick right now, making him easily my favorite play on the board in tonight's beast of the night. All right, guys, that'll wrap us up for Friday night in the fantasy bar. Again, a lot of premium top shelf bats for you, along with a well drink with Carlos Santana and a value pitcher in Jon Gray. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the picks and the videos. If you have any comments, questions, feedback, hit me up in the comment section right below this video. Don't forget, fantasy points from my highest scoring hitter, all these 5 premium bats here. All you need is the fantasy points on DraftKings closest guess. Again, wins themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. And guys, if you're into sports betting at all, you're thinking about it, you're a veteran, whatever it may be, scoresandodds.com/beer. Arm yourself with a ton of great information, analytics, trends, and of course, premium picks in all of the major sports. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. We'll be back next week with more videos. Make sure you subscribe. Get notified when these videos are coming out. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, do that. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist.